welcome back to this channel. Spirit just wanted me to hop on here, so we are going to jump in, and what we're going to look at is, Jupiter has now moved in retrograde back into Pisces. I believe it happened today. If not, it is very soon. So we're going to see what kind of energies that will invite in. Yeah, so we're just going to do pick a pile. Of course, the timestamps will be below. I didn't upload this on Instagram or tell anybody about this, so I don't know how many people will show up, but the recording is here and you can watch it anytime. Okay, so let's just jump in. This will be pile number 1. So pile number 1. Awesome. Pile number 1, what's up? This is Jupiter in retrograde moving into Pisces and how that energy will be affecting you. I want to use this pile. All right, let's see. Pile number 1. 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 Wow. Could be a little bit messy. I feel like just this pile number 1's energy overall is just a little bit maybe feeling chaotic, or will be feeling through this retrograde a little bit kind of like, is it this way? Is it this way? Is it this way? Because Pisces is very fluid, but it's also very lost sometimes. It can feel like they're diving in, they're spiraling, and then they're up, and then they're down, and then they're this way and that way, and they're in and they're out, and it's like pop, pop, pop. So I'm picking up that energy a little bit for group number 1. I feel like just exhaustion also, a little bit of like, oh, it's been so overwhelming the last while, a lot of emotions, a lot of energy, maybe some struggles or just issues coming up with different projects or creative collaborations, maybe feeling like your energy or your power or your creativity has just kind of gone downhill. I think, technically, Jupiter in Pisces should amplify more creativity, but we also have Mars retrograding in Gemini, which will be slowing down and sort of taking out a lot of our drive. Like it will be lessened because Mars will be retrograde. Sorry, Mars will be retrograde. So let's see. Pile number 1. Pile number 1. Yeah, you have opportunities for growth. I feel like you're going to find a lot of creative power, and like what will charge you up, group number 1, for this Jupiter retrograde will be a lot of like alone time. I think it will be more about sort of like isolation, and not in a bad way, just the idea of like, I want to spend more time alone and figure out what I really want for myself, who I am now becoming, what kind of life I want to create. And I feel like there's definitely opportunities here to walk into a new, to move through a new chapter and open a new door and go through it. But I feel like it's going to be a slow and steady growth, a slow and steady build. Like this is not something that needs to be rushed. So yeah, I feel like also sitting with your plants, or maybe if you have a garden and you want to get outside, or you want to plant something, or you just want to go buy more plants for your home and set them up or whatever. But like being outside in nature, connecting with life, like plants, animals, etc., will be really helpful. I also feel like this group is maybe going to focus on candle work. So I don't know if you have an interest in that, but look it up. There's different colors, there's different ways that you can use candles for manifesting and for calling in love and abundance and different things. So I would definitely say yes, jump into also like feeling, I know I already said maybe your creativity will be sort of depleted a little bit. I think that is more connected to the Mars retrograde, but you should still have a lot of sort of creative inspiration, but maybe just feel like, I don't know if I can actually take action doing it. So like, just make sure if you feel inspired, just get up and do it. It might be a little bit harder for you to be like, and like start something and get something going. It might take more effort, but like, you can do it, and I think you should do it, because I feel like, can we clear the throat chakra? Clear the throat chakra. Yeah, I feel like there's something about just like when that creative flow starts moving, that energy will just start channeling, and then you'll have a lot of creative insight, ideas, inspiration, and you'll be ready to like paint or write or just even meditation can be really strong. I feel like also you got the card of rosemary, and I've been talking about this a lot. I also recently, like just before this video started, I made a tea. I was gonna make a rosemary tea, but then I picked a different detox one. But my point is, rosemary is very protective. So maybe go out and buy some rosemary, and you just have to put it in hot water and make a tea with it. They're also showing me, I don't know if I already talked about this before, when you make a tea, put like a plate or something on top of the cup so that all the steam stays inside, because that's where a lot of the power, the energy, and the nutrients, they kind of steam out and then they'll drop back in and they'll stay in the cup for when you're drinking it. Okay, pile number one. Anything else here for pile number one? I feel like a lot of reading. Yeah, a lot of reading, a lot of writing would be really good. So journaling, etc. Also, like this group needs to get outside because they need to feel more grounded and connected to the earth, because Jupiter in Pisces will make you feel a little bit like a space cadet. You'll maybe feel detached from the body, detached from your reality, detached from your experience, or you'll want to detach, you'll want to escape. So a good way to do that is just feeling out in nature and connecting with the earth, which allows you to connect with yourself again. You know what I mean? So I think that's going to be really important for this group. I also feel like I don't love the ideas of zoos, but I feel like someone here watching this really enjoys like going to like the aquarium or whatever and looking at the fish, or maybe going to the zoo and, you know, petting the animals, or you want to get out and socialize. Maybe you want to like go volunteer at a farm or something. I feel like I also see people like collecting like dried plants. I don't know if it's like hay that they're out chopping down or something, but just like using your hands, getting involved, and like doing something with the earth. I think it's going to be really good for some of the people watching this. Yeah, like literally. Dead plants that we are harvesting for some reason. I also think it's a good time for us to really just decipher like what we want to keep and what we want to let go of. I mean, right now we're also in Scorpio season. I have an incredible Scorpio season workshop, so if you guys are interested, you can find that information in the description box. But like Scorpio season is all about letting go and clearing out, and then we go through the rebirth and we, you know, fly like the phoenix. So like this is a beautiful time for that. Yeah, but again, an overall energy of like this group is just going to need more time alone, meditating, trying to figure out what they really want and how do they get those answers. Well, it's going to be through creation, painting, writing, reading, and then that inspiration will show up for sure. But I feel like this is not going to be a really social group that wants to be like diving into like parties and like all that sort of stuff. Pisces can be connected to the party scene, so just like be careful with that, because it's connected to addictions, toxic cycles, and escapism, and it's just like you don't want to dive into that kind of energy. Maybe for a lot of people, they're now recognizing their how they detach, how they avoid their pain or avoid their responsibilities, and they want to now be like, fuck that, I'm gonna stand in my power and I'm gonna actually make a change. I'm gonna say like, this is not working for me anymore and this is not the person I want to become, so I'm going to take more time in isolation and just reflect. This is a good time for shadow work also, especially because we're in Scorpio season. So like, yeah, I think that is the overall energy for group number one. Okay, let's get into group number two. Where are we at? 9:39. So group number two, this is how the Jupiter retrograde in Pisces will be affecting you. I'm going to switch piles. Okay, let's see what we have for group number two. This is already feeling like a connection thing, so maybe reflecting on different relationships. We'll see what is coming up. What is coming up for group number 2? Our values are changing. Your values are changing. What you want from your partnerships, from your relationships is changing because you've been growing, I feel, and this is an opportunity to really see yourself more clearly and to see how your relationships are reflecting back to you. Like, is this a connection I want to keep? Is this not? And like just trying to figure that out. But let's see, getting a Janice or a Janet. Strong. And there's an M, like a Michael or a Mitchell. Okay, let's see here. Cards, please, for group number 2. The highest and best advice for group number 2 for this Jupiter in retrograde. I feel like someone is trying to either write something to you or you're thinking about you want to write maybe a letter and send it off, but I feel like there's a delay. Maybe some of you are just waiting for contracts or agreements or you're still in negotiation, but I feel like overall something has yet something has yet to been confirmed or something has yet to been sent or received, and it's connected to paperwork. For some of you, it could be a personal letter that you want to write for, I'm hearing like closure. It's like, okay, like this, we're done. I need to finalize this, that we are splitting. Or maybe you will, for some of you, this is very specific, but you have like a pen pal and you're like, what happened? Like, why did all of a sudden we stopped communicating? Like, so for some of you, there's gonna be communication breakdown for sure. It doesn't always need to be paper communication, of course. It could just be overall communication breakdown, but I feel like maybe some of you, there's either ghosting or it just feels like everything was so smooth, it was good, and then just boom, all of a sudden there's this disconnect. And like, I feel like there's missing information. It's like, I'm trying to look at this puzzle and I'm missing information. I can't see the clear picture and it's driving me crazy. And it's just like, there's a renewal happening, and I think one of the people involved in this situation is just really trying to figure out what the fuck that renewal looks like for them, because they know that it has to happen. They know they need to change. They know it has to happen, but like there's a delay there's like resistance to it. Yeah, like someone has these like rose-colored glasses on and they're just trying to see the world their old way, but it's like, they've already outgrown that perspective. Like that perspective is dead and gone, and they know it, but they don't want to drop it. They don't want to let it go. We have Venus and the Sun that will be passing by the South Node in Scorpio, which basically means that all of our short-term pleasures and all of our sort of low vibrational pleasures and things that don't really benefit us, but maybe they're comfortable or they're addictive or they're old things that just we really enjoyed for a long time. It could be anything that makes us feel good. In Scorpio and passing the South Node, it's like the sun is illuminating it and being like, this needs to go, this needs to clear. And some people know that, but they don't want to accept the responsibility of needing to clear it because change is challenging and it's painful. And I feel like someone here is just trying to like put on this happy face, like everything's fine. It's like, look at me, everything's fucking fine. And it's like, it's not fine, babe. Like, this is not fine. You know it's not fine, and I know it's not fine, and I'm going to decide to not be involved in this because this is not okay, and this is not benefiting me, and I don't want to be here. And and like this other person needs to just accept their reality and they need to make a change. Yes, there are fake numbers that people put in the comments. Sorry, I'm just reading one of the comments, and it's like, those are scammers. Don't accept it, don't reply, don't do anything. I can't go through them all every time and delete them all. If anyone sees them, just delete them or report them or whatever, but like, sorry, like I don't, trust me, with over 500,000 people across all the social media, like I can't keep up with the scammers. So I don't know what to say, sorry. I appreciate you telling me, but like I'm not gonna waste my time in trying to figure that all out. So just please guys try to just report it or delete it or do what you can. I appreciate that. Okay, group number 2. Let's see here. Group number 2, what's going on? What's going on, group number 2? We got Jupiter, retrograde in Pisces. What's going on, group number 2? What's going on? There's a Jeremy, a Jacob coming through. I have a Patricia coming through. The number 7. Yeah, I got the Lovers here. Like, oh, y'all, someone is, oh my. Oh my. Someone is coming back from the past, or they're trying to figure out how. There is maybe going to be an invitation. Like, this person is like, oh my God, I love, like, they are going to have a come to Jesus moment, the clarity. It's like, ah, and all of a sudden it's just like, I knew I loved this person. If this is not someone from the past, then this is a new connection for some of you, but there is an overall energy here of someone wanting to like plan something. Like, look at this guy. He's like, oh my God, I know exactly what I can do. I'm gonna plan it. I'm gonna offer it up. There's a lot of passion here. There's a lot of passion, a lot of excitement here. I'm gonna get more, yeah, like that fell off the bottom. Someone here is delaying their approach. Someone here is delaying coming up to you, and I feel like there's this overall energy of like, like I'm just gonna pretend that nothing happened. Let's ignore the elephant in the room, the big fucking elephant right there. We're just gonna pretend it's not there, and instead I will make you laugh because I'm a funny person. And it's just like, I appreciate your humor and that's why I love you, but I also just like, what about that huge fucking elephant that we need to talk about? And it's like, this person wants to just show up. Everything's fine. For some of you, they're planning like they want to cook you dinner or they want to maybe bring you out. I don't think that it's like a bad intention. I don't get like an evil vibe that you shouldn't, it's like, oh, don't go. Like, I just like, what do you want to accept? Do you want to accept people who don't want to take responsibility for themselves and improve their behavior and actions? Or like by you just being like, yeah, it's fine, whatever, let's just go for dinner, sit down, I'll laugh at your jokes, everything's cool, and that huge fucking elephant over there I won't even look at. It's fine. We'll just set up a little wall here, we'll paint it black, the elephant will be on the other side here to fucking, and you're just like yeah, oh my God, this wine is so good. It's just like, no bitch, like who are you? First of all, who the fuck are you to accept that kind of behavior in your space? Second of all, who the fuck is this person thinking they can do whatever they did and then they can just show up and be like, they're like, what is funny? I don't get it. So like, and this person is like, they want to light your candle. I also feel like maybe when you were together, if you were sexual, like this person is like, the sex was so good. It's just like, I want to get back, but I don't know how. And I feel like they want to like come at you. But it's just like, ooh. It's like, but I can't. I don't even know what I would say. I don't even know what I would say. And I don't want to accept responsibility. I don't want to say that it was my fault. And I don't want to say that I'm a bad person. I don't want to say that blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, well, bitch, we can't move forward without acknowledgement of this thing. Like that big old fucking elephant just right there, like that needs to be addressed and discussed. And then we could maybe figure out how we want to move forward at some point if it's aligned. But like, also I feel like this person has a lot of healing, a lot of trauma, release, clearing, shadow work, and I'm hoping right now they're doing the work and they're not spiraling back into like their old bullshit, because that's not gonna help. But then it's like more avoidance and disillusionment. I'm not gonna look at my my toxic cycles. I'm not gonna look at the elephant. Like I'm just gonna put on my horse blinders and be like, hey, you wanna grab some wine? It's like, no, babe. Oof. Can we clear that? Oh my God. Sorry, I burp when I'm clearing energy sometimes, so that's what that was. Clear the root chakra too, and all down the back. Clear the root chakra, clear the throat chakra, all down the back. Right shoulder, back of right shoulder, clear please. What else do we have for group number 2? What else do we have for group number 2? This person like thinks about you like, oh my god, they're the one. They're the fucking one. Ugh, and I know it. What do I do? What do I do? I'm stuck. So, what is the person? Oh, it's way too many cards. This one wants to come out. Oh, yeah, this person is like, part of them is like, they're working right now to drop their toxic cycles, but I think some of the toxic cycles are really strong and they're kind of on this like, I don't want to do it, but I do it, but I don't want to do it, but I do it, but I want to stop, so I'm going to stop, but it's a little strong, it's a little tempting, but then I also want to pull myself back out. It's just like, oh my God, welcome to Pisces energy. Maybe this person has Pisces in their chart. Also, if not, just Jupiter in Pisces is just going to be really expansive and really combined with Scorpio season, it will bring it up and out, and they'll have to look at it and be like, shit, this is not the person I want to become. And like, there's already that subconscious program that they know they want to change these things, but like, there's just a struggle. Like, life is hard. I get it, It's just like, oh, this poor person. Okay, hard work, no tools. It's like I'm ready to work hard, but I don't have the tools. I have no toolkit, and I don't really want to ask for help, and I don't really want to go find where I can buy the tools that I need. It's just like, okay, so we have the inspiration. That's step 1. Great. Where's the drive, the motivation? Where's the effort? Where's the like, I'm gonna get out there and get involved and actually, do my research and find it and get the therapy and get the help and and it doesn't need to be like this big, I need therapy, but it's just like, there's something that is like, they're dragging it. They are just dragging and carrying this baggage. And it's just like, bitch, drop the baggage. You were supposed to experience that situation from the past. You're not supposed to carry it your whole life. And also, if you experienced it, you're supposed to process it and emotionally release it and integrate the knowledge and apply the lessons so you can flourish and expand. But what has happened instead, you've had this traumatic experience, you replaced the healing that you didn't want to do with self-soothing, so drinking or sex or eating or drugs or whatever, and that became more comfortable and easy and made you feel good temporarily, but overall makes you feel worse, and then you feel bad, meaning you have low self-esteem, and then like, what the fuck do I do? I'm stuck. Well, how do I feel better? I don't want to do the work because I've always been avoiding doing the work. I don't want to do it. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go back to my self-soothing techniques, the drinking, the drugs, and it's this loop. Bitch, get off of the merry-go-round. What are we doing here? It's just like, and they're like, ugh. Like, look at them. They're like, I'm carrying it, and I see all those needles, but what the fuck do I even do with them? It's like, I'm carrying it. I see there's access to tools. There's different people giving me advice, and I feel it internally. My fucking intuition is bing, bing, bing. Like, I feel like this person also knows because their guides are up there being like, hello, what are you fucking doing? And it's just like, they're like, I know, I see all of the needles, but like, how the fuck do I thread them? How do I do that? I don't know. It's like, well, you're not going to learn overnight. It's like, you need to, first of all, stop with all of the drinking or drugs or whatever, because it's just fragmenting your energy and it's making your emotions and your energy more up and down, up and down, up and down, up. It's like, that's not helping. And secondly, girlie, take a break. Just slow down. Like, do you need a weekend away? Like, without, substances or something, like nothing, just like maybe a weekend in the forest to just reconnect with the body, and maybe a detox is good for you. Like, but I overall feel like this person really, they want to bring something to you, but they don't know how. They don't know what they're doing. It's like, this is a little bit of like, just like lost boy energy. Just like, running in circles. Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Okay, so let's see advice then for pile number 2. Any advice here, please, for pile number 2? Oh, it's so layered, you guys. This is so layered for them. And the more they ignore it, the more they avoid it, the more layers. And then later, when they start to unravel, they need to unravel even more layers. It's just like, it's exhausting. And it's terrifying. It's terrifying for them because they're like, I should have started this healing years ago, and I didn't. So it's been thick. It's like calcified. And now I need to dig through all this shit. It's just like, oh. Not easy, not easy, not easy. Okay, so what does group number 2 do? Yeah, it's painful to watch. This is painful to watch for some of you. Some of you need a trip. Some of you need to move. Some of you need to just like get out of this energy for a while. Also, I just feel like your values are changing. You're just like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to continue to invest into this cycle and cycle and cycle, especially if you don't want to break it. Like, I'm supposed to do something to break your cycle when you don't want to do nothing to break your cycle. It's just like, what the fuck is happening here? So yeah, I feel like also some of this, maybe that person is really connected to the mother, or some of the traumas are connected to the mother, but there's a strong feminine energy here. There's just a lot of triggers. There's a lot of layers. It's like, can we clear the heart chakra and the throat chakra again, please? There's the J coming through really strong. Yeah, I feel like we need to establish boundaries. If you are deciding to release this person from your life and cut them out for some reason, then if they don't come back with a better approach, a plan of action, an apology, a commitment to healing and improving, and they're going to tell you how they're going to do it, and they're going to show you that they're being accountable. It's like there needs to be a lot of boxes checked to have this person just welcomed back into your space. So like, I feel like don't accept the dinner, don't accept the gifts, don't accept anything from this person, because that person is going to try to give you something, and in their mind they think if they give you something and you accept it, that that's you accepting the forgiveness for the whole situation and everything is just done and they can just move forward. And it's like, no, your karmic part in this connection is to establish a strong, firm, healthy boundary that makes it very clear that this is not acceptable behavior, and this is not healthy energy, and this is not benefiting you or them. Specifically them. Their behavior is not benefiting them. And by you letting them back in your space without changing, it means you are acknowledging that that behavior is, yes, actually acceptable, and you are okay with this person continuing to harm themselves. So your responsibility with however this situation shows up is to establish a firm boundary and to hold that boundary, and spirit and your guides are watching to hold that boundary to show that this person needs to heal, because this is not acceptable energy and it's not healthy. And if you break that boundary and let them back in without the healing, then do you want to pick up their karma? Because who's going to pay for that? Because I'm seeing like you letting them back in, and now all of a sudden it's like they grab your energetic credit card and they're just swipe, 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 and you allowed them access to do that. So you are now actually responsible for all of that karmic debt, and you're going to have to pay it off also. So it's like, instead, save yourself, let them pay off their karmic debt, let them understand that they can't behave like that because it's not beneficial for themselves, it's not healthy for themselves, and they will also lose you in their life because their behavior is not appropriate. And if you don't hold that boundary, then you are responsible. So keep that in mind, pile number 2. Okay? I don't know how long. For some of you, maybe you will never talk or see this person again. Maybe in the future you will have just like a, hey, how you doing? And then you just intuitively know they're not better, they're not changing, they're not doing the work, and you need to hold that boundary firm and not let them in. For some of you, this person will actually get the message. Energetically, they will feel that you have established limitations and rules and boundaries for them, and they will go and do the work, and they will be back, and they will be healthier, and you can open your door and you can have some reconnection. But like your role here is to energetically take responsibility by saying, this is not healthy for me or for you, and I'm doing this for you. I am blocking you from my life. You can't access my energy because I love you so much. I want you to heal, and I know you won't heal with me directly in your personal space, and having you in my space is not healthy for me, and it's really not healthy for you because you will think you can continue acting like that, and you can't, because this is not good. So, wow. That, period. Okay? Done. Pile number 2, if this is resonating, if you like these readings, please hit the like button because it helps this channel grow. Comment, do your thing. We're going to get into pile number 3. Okay. Who's that? 31. All right, pile number 3. We're going to use this deck. Let's see how Jupiter will be influencing you. Jupiter is going to be retrograde in Pisces, or already is retrograding in Pisces. So let's see. Okay, you're going to find your way. You're going to find a new path. Or if you're on your path and it's the right path, but it just seems a little bit hazy and dark, and I don't know where I'm going, and I'm kind of feeling a little unsure, like things will light up again for you, and you will feel more inspired to take action and move forward. Because I feel like other people, it's like you need to focus on one step at a time, because when you get to one step, then you can see more clearly the next step. And then you get there, and then you can see more clearly the next step. And it's like, you can't see it all at once. You're not supposed to. So yeah, whatever you're working on, I think is going to be really helpful. Something about blue jeans is coming up also. So maybe you're going to connect with another person. I know, like, everyone has blue jeans, but it's just like, I don't know why that's coming up really strong. A lot of learning. There's going to be a lot of people. You need to surround yourself with really wise, smart people. And maybe you will notice that new, also very spiritually driven people start showing up in your life. I feel like this group, number 3, you're going to have a lot of good luck with new connections and understanding that, like, wow, these are good people and I am so inspired, and I don't know where they're going. I don't even know what they're really talking about. Like, some of this I'm understanding, some of it I'm not. But like the things that I'm not understanding, I'm going to take that and I'm just going to step one step in that direction. And then, I'll understand a little bit more. And then the next step, I understand more. And then the next step. And it's like, there's this nice, slow progress with this group. And I think it's really healthy. I also feel like some of you could be planning a book deal or writing something, a script, a manuscript or something like that. But I just feel like it's like think tank is coming to my mind. So like this idea of like all these people getting together and just brainstorming and supporting each other and trying to figure out how to create something. I also feel like math is going to be really important for some of you. I don't know why that is so specific coming through. There is, we have a Jeremy, but it's like people figuring out how to manage a situation or how to adjust something so it will become successful, yes, but right now it's like we're maybe running into these roadblocks, and it's like the roadblocks are not roadblocks. They're actually, it's the universe asking you to slow down, to really reflect and figure out how, like, is this the best approach? Like, make sure this is the best approach. Make sure this is the easiest way to do it. Make sure this is the most convenient way to do something. Make sure this is like the least amount of work with the highest amount of impact. It's just like, it's like a work smarter, not harder group. And I think, especially because we have Mars retrograde in Gemini, Mars is how we spend our time, our energy, our focus, what we protect, what we fight for, how we want to spend our energy and what we want to do and how we take action. And in Gemini, it's an opportunity for us to brainstorm and figure out a better approach for a better way to save our time, to save our energy, to make a bigger impact with less amount of work and energy spent, etc. So like, again, I think there's just this like work smarter, not harder theme in this group. You might be very bright also, like very bright, or connecting with really intelligent people. Okay, wow. I feel like there's this energy, there's this overall energy of feeling maybe left out of the group, or like maybe it's just imposter syndrome, like, oh, I don't feel like I should be here. It's like I don't feel like smart enough, or I don't feel like skilled enough or whatever. But like the point is you were there. So like that literally doesn't make sense. Think about that. I don't think I should be here, but I'm here and the universe led me to be here. What? Obviously you're there for a reason. So like learn something. Get out of your fucking mind. Stop self-sabotaging. Stop making yourself the victim, like, nah, I'm not good enough or whatever. It's just like, just drop the bullshit and be like, I'm fucking here. So what can I learn while I'm here? Like, I'm here. Here I am. Boom, I'm here. So what can I learn while I'm here? There's a lot of little seeds that will be given to you. Maybe not, sorry, I just want to see if I got all the cards off the ground. I think I did. Maybe not directly like someone's like, here you go, but like just you listening to these conversations, you being surrounded by the right people of like some sort of upper status or upper class. I feel like you don't want to be socializing with other people who are like below you. And I don't mean that in like a rude way. I just mean like, if you want to level up, then you need to, dress the part. You need to get out and connect with people who are like already making, $200,000 a year. Not the people who are like sitting at home, don't have a job and complain about like, or whatever it is. It's like, you will take on that energy. Their energy radiates out and you will feel that and it will influence your aura. So it's like, you want to make sure that like, I feel like you need to make sure you are in the right environments because you will start to vibrate like that. It's like, go for a walk in like the really nice, expensive, like fancy neighborhoods or whatever with all the beautiful big houses and just like walk through it and just feel that energy. Feel like go into Gucci and just like try on some clothes and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna look around. You don't even have to buy anything. Just tell them like, yeah, I'm gonna think about it, I'll come back and leave. But it's like, you need to be in that kind of energy. So that's gonna be really important for this group, okay? Because you're trying to bring in and manifest more abundance. And how do you do that? Well, you need to sit in that vibration as long as possible. So I also feel like there's some people who doubt you. Like I have this like weird guy who's just, I don't know, and it's reversed. So I feel like just fuck off. Like you don't need to be involved in these conversations with other people like, well, why are you walking around that neighborhood? You could never afford that home. And it's just like, fuck off. Like that's your own limited belief about yourself that you're projecting onto me. Like I don't need your bullshit. It's just like, get the fuck out of here. There's a J coming through strong again. Yeah, you just don't need that. Okay, let's do one last card for group number 3. Yeah, you have so much. Oh my god. This is like LOL with that one too. This is just like all the fears, the anxieties. This is all the what ifs, the what if I fail? What if you fail? Great. Then you learn something and you apply that to the next thing you try to do. It's just like, go for it. What the fuck are you talking about? What if you fail? You're supposed to fail. Like, not everything, but like, you're supposed to fail. That's how you learn. It's like, you're gonna learn a lot more from failure more than from success. And it's like, you've got so much creative potential and ideas. I really feel like this group is just like the visionary and they have so many ideas, and that's beautiful. That is perfect. That is Jupiter in Pisces is the fucking visionary. Jupiter rules Pisces. Pisces is the dreamer. Like, you're dreaming about all the possibilities. So don't let other people show up and just like fucking piss on your fucking parade, because you're like, what the fuck, dude? Because you're so either jealous, insecure, you don't believe in yourself. It's like other people are gonna be projecting their shit onto you. You don't need that. You don't fucking need that. So get these people away from you. You have a vision. Some of you are photographers, or you're trying to figure out how to become a more successful photographer, or you want to work with either film or something like that. I also, again, like, look at this. It's just creative. Like, you've got, it's like, I want to be a painter. Well, like, then go for it. And maybe next year, 2 years, 3 years, you don't want to be a painter, but you figure out a different opportunity to be something else. Sorry, there was just like a big sparkle here, so I don't know what that was. I also saw before when I was like doing something, this like fuzzy thing floating in my room. I was like, y'all, what's going on? Like, Jupiter in Pisces is very intuitive also, and we're in Scorpio season. So a lot of like, follow your gut. If you want to do something and other people don't think you can do it, fuck that. Fuck these people, okay? Trust yourself. Trust yourself. That's all we're going to say about it. So let's do group number 4. Okay, group number 4. All right, group number 4, what's up? This is Jupiter in Pisces retrograding and how it will affect you. Let's dive in. Let's see. You know, someone's trying to take something from you. Someone is trying to take something from you. Yo, this J will not go away. I don't know what that is. Maybe like every group has someone with the J that they're dealing with, but like, or maybe it's also January, so be careful around January with who you're connecting with, or if they have an offering, and something will be ready in January. It's just like, if it doesn't feel right, I don't know about that. So just, yeah, follow that intuition. Some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. I also have Taurus here, and there's Scorpio. Y'all, someone is trying to plan something for you, to take something. Someone is trying to either like get revenge, which is so ugly. I feel like you just need to focus on yourself, focus on what is a high vibration, focus on what is best for you and your project and your future that you're trying to build, whatever, because like the guides, the universe is balancing things out. So if some of you have been struggling to clear someone or been struggling to focus, sorry, I just saw that thing again. That's so weird. Focus on whatever you're trying to develop, just focus on that. focus on that. Don't focus on the other negative shit, the other bullshit. Don't feed into the scare or the fear that this person's gonna do something. It's just like, I don't think they even have the proper fucking coordination to figure out how to plan something. It's just like, whatever. This person feels like a shit show. But I feel like there's going to be like boundaries are going to be really important for you, and I feel like there will be a moment of maybe just intuitive downloads and awareness. All of a sudden you get it, or something that literally boom shows up and happens, and you're just like, wow, that is so fucking clear that like this person is not supposed to be working with me, or whatever. It could be a relationship for some of you, but I feel like I'm gonna get more. There's just like a snaky energy here, which I don't like that. How can we identify this person, or what is needed to be known to... This person might have like very strange eyes. Like their eyes maybe are just strange. It's like, or maybe when you're just looking at this person, you're just like, ugh, when I look at you, I get this feeling, this like creepy, ugh, and it's just like, I feel like this person is just, it's like they're dead inside. It's like they don't have a conscience. They don't have, like their light is very dimmed and layered and buried. And I feel like this person probably has a lot of sort of entity attachments that are, you know, triggering a lot of dark thoughts in this person. This person could be dealing with depression, but whatever they have on them, that energy is trying to connect to you so it can distract you from moving forward and freeing yourself in some way, if that makes sense. So, like you've got an Ace of Cups, you've got the Daughter of Pentacles. I feel like this person or the entity attached to this person, like something about them, they see your potential and see that you are ready to shift your life and to move into a new direction. And like, you need to do that. You need to follow that. You need to follow that. You need to follow that intuitive guidance. You need to break free from, oh yeah, this connection. Could clear the heart chakra and the throat chakra and the sacral chakra. And all down the front of the body, left side of the neck. Yeah, y'all, oh God. Like the two, like, this one falls out, the Fool, a fresh start, beautiful opportunities, potential. And then the other one that falls out right beside it is the fucking Death card. It's like the baby bird, the dead bird. We got the baby bird and we got the dead bird. So it's like, someone is trying to put out your flame and just put it out. And like, you need to understand it's because they feel threatened or because they see your potential, and with all of your potential, they feel like, oh my God, like, okay, I'm hearing like, that should have been mine. And it's like, what? Like somebody dealing with either a step sibling or it could be a close cousin for some of you. It doesn't need to be. This is like a general huge, like there's so many people that are gonna watch this. So like, don't get too caught up on the specifics, but some people just need those specifics. So that's why they come through. There's like a Leanne coming through strong, for example, and I have a blue car. There's also something about like a purple scarf. So like maybe you will notice this person always has that, or whatever. It's just like, these are a few indicators that can be helpful for some people. But overall, there's this energy here of like, you have so much potential and these other people are trying to just stifle that. So I think, let's get advice then. Spirit, can we get some advice please for this group? Advice for our group number 4s. Advice for our group number 4s. Advice for our group number 4s. please. Yeah, like glow up, tell them to grow up. And you got the worlds. Get off the cycle, break free from these toxic cycle. Like this is not your story. It's basically what they're showing me. It's like, give the book back. Give the book back. It's not your story. These people have tried to drag you into their addictions, or drag you into their bullshit, or drag you into their imposter syndrome, or whatever their story is, whatever. It's like, and it's also like contagious. It's like the more time you spend with them, the easier that dark attachment can get onto you and leech off of you. It's just like, I don't like this. I don't like this person. I don't like their energy. I don't like their intentions. I don't like their jealousy. I don't like their bullshit. And there's something here just about this, like your responsibility is to like take that Ace of Cups and like that Fool, that fresh start, and like you need to get out. Okay, you need to go, you need to grow on your own, and don't pay attention to this bullshit or these people, because it's not supporting you, and they want to tear you down somehow. Even if it's just subconscious, maybe it's not their like clear intention, they don't even know they're doing it, but it's just like there's something like feeding on this person, and it just makes them not think properly, and not. And right now, Scorpio season, the impulses, the anger, the addictive cycles, like Jupiter in Pisces, the escapism, the detachment from reality. It's just like this person is not clear. They are not understanding the assignment. And it's like, you don't need to sit here and try to tutor them when they don't even want to change. They don't even want the help. And also, like, I'm hearing Ashley really strong. Part of it is just, this is a challenge for you energetically. It's a little bit of a test to see if you can just break free and not feel guilty or shame or whatever your mental story is about giving them that story back and letting them figure it out, because this is not your story. This is not even your path. I don't know how you got here. Oh, I have a fucking headache. Ugh. Like a tension headache. It's like a stress headache. I feel like this is not your story. It's not your story. So like, get out. You are not even a character in this movie. What are you doing here? Get out. No. Okay, let's do pile number 5. What is that? 52. All right, pile number 5. This is how Jupiter in retrograde in Pisces will be affecting you. So let's see what's going on here with pile number 5. There's maybe a connection with pile number 1 I'm hearing. So if you were drawn to pile number 1, you could go back and watch pile number 1. Also, maybe there's another perspective or different advice for you in there, but that was the first thing they're telling me is pile number 5 and pile number 1, there is some kind of overlap. Maybe not for everyone, but yeah, it's there. Some of you need to clear your space. I'm also hearing maybe pick up your items from another person's home, or if there was something that like, oh, fuck, I really should go and pick that up, or if there was a breakup, you need to get your things or something like that. But it's just like, you don't want to keep an energetic bridge between you and another person. It's like, this person maybe is holding your things. Some of you there are like holding your things hostage, that I'm not giving it back. And you're just like, okay, then just keep it. But it's just like, then like you need to set the energetic intention with your guides to clear your energy from that item, so this person can't connect with your energetic space, if that makes sense. Maybe something happening around Christmas time also, but I also feel like maybe this person or you're going to be in this connection and there's just something that happens that's like so fucking random. So fucking random. They just contact you. They're like, oh my God, you'll never guess what just happened. I found your socks or something. And you're like, what? Like, I haven't talked to you in so long. That is such a random message. Like, huh? And like this person trying to figure out a way to contact you for something, but it's just like so random. Or you hear from another friend that they contacted the friend, and the friend is like, what the fuck? This person's like trying to contact me now. Something strange about the communication is coming through for you, okay? If it's not actual like communication, maybe it's just this energetic like on astral, because again, if this person has something of yours, then they're trying to like hold it and like send you a message or something. I feel like overall there's just, maybe you're just walking along and you're just like, wow, I just like boop, think of this person so strong, and it's like, oh, I can feel their energy. And it's like, yeah, because they're trying to like energetically pull you back into something. I also feel like this person is probably chatting with a few other people, or maybe a lot of people, or maybe this person is like very popular. You know what I mean? Like whatever. But it's just like, who knows? Yeah, there's an energy. Also, this person, they're mental right now. They are detached from reality. They could be using substances or whatever, but like I feel like overall, it's like they're this way and then 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 they're it's just like, whoa, I feel like there's like this tornado, and it's because they're trying to figure out what the fuck is happening with them internally. You're tied to that experience somehow. Maybe you worked with this person for a long time and then the project fell through, or you were dating them, or this is family and you've always had a good connection, and all of a sudden it's just like something weird happened. Someone like crossed a boundary or was not respectful. Like something, there was like a moment of just like, fuck this. And then now there's separation. And that separation leaves this person just thinking and feeling and bubbling and being like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And like they're trying to figure out why this is their fault, how this is their fault, what to do about it. They also understand that they played a big role in this. So it's just like, there's a lot of layers here, but I also just feel like overall this person is just kind of like one day they want something, the next day they're like, fuck it. And then the third day they're like, crying. And the fourth day they're like, I'm fine, I want to be alone. And the next day they're like, it's just like, are you okay? Like there's something, also they're showing me like, it's like a chemical imbalance in their body or in their mind. I don't know if it's like actual mental health, or if it's just, again, like the use of maybe drugs or drinking too much or whatever, but like, there's an overall like fragmented energy here, and this person I think is just, it's like they're trying to figure it out, but they don't want to stop. Oh, there's definitely an overlap with pile number one. Oh my God, you need to go back. If you're watching this, you need to go back and watch pile number one also, because I'm seeing and feeling that overlap. But there's just this overall energy of like, it's like they can't stop. Like they know. It's like watching a train wreck. It's just like, you can't do anything to help it. The driver knows, this is really bad, but I can't do anything. But it's like one step further. It's like, I don't even want to do anything. But internally, my soul, I really want to change this. I really want to help it. So it's just like, oh my. Oh. Let's get more cards here and see what's going on here. What is this person's energy at the moment? What is the other person's energy at the moment? Pile number 5. What is the other person's energy at the moment? I think I pulled this card for pile number 1. This is I got my head up my ass card. My head is up my ass, just pop, like, I don't know what's happening. I'm just gonna like keep spinning in circles. And it's like, there's this strange energy of like one day, or maybe this actually happens, or maybe it happened in the past, but I feel like this person is trying to like plan something like big and grand. And it's like, dun, 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 like they set up the lights, they set up like a dinner, they brought all the gifts. They're like, I know this was your favorite cupcake, so I got it for you. Here you go. And you're just like, what is going on? Like, what is happening? So like, some of you, this person was thinking about like, I want kids, I want to like start a family. Like, I never thought I could marry someone, and then I met you, and now I want to marry you, but then now there's a separation. But they're still thinking like let's see, maybe there's a little bit of like obsession here. This person could have some Scorpio in their chart. Y'all, I think I pulled this card in the pile number one also. It's like this person is planning and trying to figure out how to write something for you, or how to approach you with like this big, long, I also feel like there's blame. There's like some energy around blame. Like it's like they want to reconcile, but they also want to blame you. But they also know it's not actually your fault, but they don't want to accept responsibility and do something about it. So it's just like, what is happening? And I just feel like there's this energetic attachment to the mother also, with this strong, oh, it's so disconnected. I don't know if it's their mother that is like completely disconnected from reality. There is something off about either the parents or the family or the karmic lineage from the families before them. Like, there is something here that like there could be addiction, or there could be maybe there's some health issues, or something that just like sort of runs in the family. But it's, oh my God, I'm not even saying that. I'm not saying that. Give me different words for that. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. I can't use that word. Give me a different word. Sorry, 1 second. We're discussing. Okay, clear it. We're just clear it. Clear it all together. Clear it all together. Clear it all together, or we're gonna stop. So clear it all together. There is a dark history with some of the family members that goes way back, that can include torture or something like that, is all I'm going to say. I don't think that means that you are in danger, but I think that is connected to, yes, okay. This is connected to a sense of control, and this person needs to, thank you, to take ownership over people. This person has a lineage somewhere way back where they like to have ownership over other people, and that is in the karmic lineage, and that means that this person mentally, energetically, spiritually is trying to learn what releasing control from other people looks like and feels like, and when they are feeling that is going against them, because innately and naturally from their lineage and their energetic ancestors, it's been passed down this energy of I can control people and I deserve to control people, something like that. There's an overall energy here of when that energy is triggered, you can't fucking control me and I'm not answering to you. That pretty much makes this person, they don't know how to handle that. They don't know how to handle that. There's also drinking in this family that is a strong issue, and maybe you notice with like they're showing me the nose. Like sometimes when people drink too much, they get that nose that's like really swollen and has all the little dots and stuff on it, and And I also feel like this is very specific, but there's someone who has like an older woman in a wheelchair and maybe there's like diabetes or something, but it's like she doesn't give a shit. Like she still just eats whatever the fuck she wants to eat. She's still, it's like, so that overall energy, karmically, the person you are dealing with, they need to clear that for the family and for the lineage. But are they willing to do the work? Are they still struggling with their own control issues? Like, I don't know. So, like, how does that unfold? I don't know. This person is a real. They demand and they want control is what we're going to say. Just clear the commentary and clear the word. I'm not using the word. For some of you, oh, the drama. Oh my God, the drama of it all. The dramatics. Like this person, or maybe again, it's connected to like the mother or something, but there's someone in this family that is just, oh, it's like when you say no, it's like, oh, it's like you just shanked them with the fuck. It's like, babe, I said no. That's it. Like, accept the no, move on. And like, for some of you, this person is trying or connecting with another, maybe tarot card reader, trying to see what you're doing. But I also feel like it goes one step further with this person. And that's why it's important that you don't give your energy to this person, or you don't give this person, like if they have something of yours, you need to intentionally establish an energetic cord cutting. Sorry, I used the word established, so that's maybe confusing. If they have something of yours, an item of yours in their possession, if they have it and it's yours, then you need to set the intention to disconnect your energetic cord, to disconnect it from that item. You want to cut the cord with that item because you don't want them to use that item. Because I feel like this person is trying to either, there's like sorcery, or they're trying to maybe like put some sort of like spell on you, or like what, it's just like, it's not gonna work. And I don't want you to be like scared and nervous and like, ooh, about this person. Like, you don't give them that power. Don't give them that pedestal. Yeah, like you're not gonna be caught up in it. You're not gonna be hooked. In fact, you're actually like, I feel like your guides are your higher self, for example. Sorry, your higher self, like your soul sort of higher attachment, is actually like interfering with anything that they are trying to send your way. So it's like there's an automatic protection there. So don't stress about that. But there's this overall energy of like this person is trying to do whatever they can do to get you back, or to teach you something related to like, if you can't be controlled by me, then I will show you. And it's just like, whatever, dude, like fucking whatever. Okay, is there any last messages? Yeah, don't accept anything from this person. Okay, clear it. We're good. Don't accept anything from this person. Also, if you're interested, and I think you should be, go back and watch pile number 1, because there is a direct connection between the two of them. And maybe that's why we're getting cut off now with this, because there's other information in the first one. You will see the overlap, trust me. Okay, so let's do one more pile. Pile number 6. Pile number 6 is an 8, right? 9. All right, pile number 6. Let's jump into it. I want to use these ones. So Jupiter is retrograding back into Pisces. Jupiter is retrograding back into Pisces. And this is an opportunity for us to, well, let's see how it's going to affect you. Pile number 6. Oh. Ugh. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't, not that that's like bad news. I don't like this person in your fields, in your energy fields. I think you've already cleared them. Oh, this person feels like violent. Maybe not physically violent. Maybe for some of you, they were in the past. But like, I just feel like this person has like a disruptive energy, a chaotic energy, and you don't need to be socializing with that. I also feel like there's like this person, it's like they just sit and they just think. They just think all day. They just like ruminate on it. And especially now because we're in Scorpio season, it's like, oh my God, hello. Like Scorpio season is connected to obsession, etc. So it's like, I feel like this person could be connected. There could be the color orange really strong, or something that stands out that's connected to orange, maybe like a hat or something like that. Oh my God, this is so specific. This is like so specific for some of you, but this person, like, oh my God, I want to say they like literally smoke crack or something like that. Like, what? Like, there's drugs here, but they're showing me like, unless it's like weed, but they're like, no, it's like, it's stronger than weed, but like there's an overall energy here of like some dark drugs being used or maybe sold or something like that. Okay, but let's see what. Y'all, this person is not okay. Some of you are dealing with this other person who, this could be connected to like a court case or something like that. This is gonna be a very specific group. So like, if this is not your message, just like don't like try to make it fit. But like, I just, there's evidence that is being gathered. I don't know if it's for a divorce or for a like a attack or something in the past, but I feel like this retrograde is going to bring a lot of clarity with how to get what you need for this situation. Yeah, this person there is definitely drinking and drugs that are connected to this person's daily use. Or they're in really bad crowds and just like really low vibrational behaviors. I also feel there is a very obsessive. Some of you have like a restraining order from like the courts, or you're trying to figure out how to protect your space. Some of you are trying to think, like you're thinking about like you're planning to move. And again, this is not to scare anybody. So like, this is like, I'm telling you, if it's gonna rain, bring an umbrella, right? Like, that's why we're here. That's why messages are coming through for like, I don't even know who's gonna watch this, but like, I have said the craziest shit, and like the people that respond to it that are like, oh my God, that is literally happening in my life. Like, thank you for clarifying. It's like, I don't know, whatever. So like, here's the message. But like, something about this situation feels it also feels like time is ticking. It feels like, come on, like you're trying to like figure it out. It's like, come on, like I need something to happen now. Like I want to get this ball rolling. There's kids involved. There's maybe something with there's a dog. Some of you had an animal go missing, or you found a dead animal, which is I feel like there's an overall energy of like, if it feels weird, if you notice something different, like you want to be taking pictures of everything. You want to be making sure that like you have records, you have lists, you have like all the information needed for whatever you're going to need it for. Jewelry, I've got like earrings, like pearls or something. It's like he stole my mother's pearls. Like, what the fuck? I get an overall energy of like, I loved this person, or there was something about like, I never really saw this coming, but I knew it would happen. What? That is like conflicting. That doesn't even make sense. But it's like, I knew, like, I saw it coming, but I didn't know it would actually happen. This is gonna be very specific. I'm also there's strong Scorpio placements in someone's chart here, and there's also, we have earth energy as well. It's a possessive energy, like want to take control, and I feel oh my god, I'm just gonna say this. Like, I don't even want to say these things sometimes. Holy fuck, spirit. Like, I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna get in trouble if I don't be like outside at night alone in like weird areas. Don't be like outside and don't be like paranoid and terrified that something's gonna happen to you. But it's just like, don't, like, if you don't need to be out there, don't go out there right now. You know what I mean? It's like, just don't be out there. I think there's a trail. There is a trail. Maybe there's actually like a wood trail that like maybe some of you go jogging on. So it's like, don't go there. Don't go there right now. But there's also, separate from that, there is like a trail, like pieces of the puzzle they're being dropped. Like your guides are helping you. Like whoever, if this message is resonating with your story, you need to be focused right now at least like 20 minutes a day, like meditating, like grounding your energy and really eating clean, because you need to be in an energetic space where spirit can communicate with you clearly so that they can tell you where you need to go. If you feel like, I normally go right, but I want to go left, then go left. Like spirit is working overtime to make sure that this energy and your energy do not mix. They're trying to keep you separate. They're making sure that you're not crossing paths, like you won't really connect. But like you want to make sure that you are really feeling your intuition and don't stress like, I'm not feeling anything. No, it's like, it's not always going to be like, oh my god, it's right there. But there's this overall energy of like, you need to clean your energetic field, your home, your aura. I would strongly suggest take the Scorpio season workshop. There is a cord cutting ceremony that we do in the meditation. The information is below in the description box. If you can't afford that, it's like $22. If you can't afford that, then go take the new moon eclipse workshop. It's also a Scorpio new moon eclipse, and we do a similar but different meditation, but it'll still be helpful. It is a little bit different. I would suggest the Scorpio season one, but the new moon is good, and that's donation, so you can just take it. I don't care. But like, you need to be cleaning your energy fields. You need to be really aware of who is in your space right now, because other people coming into your space right now, they're going to bring their energy and maybe some of their whatever attachments kind of hang out, and it's just like, you want to, like, this group needs to just be really almost isolated to a safe degree, of course, but like just a lot of really connecting with myself and, okay, what am I feeling? What do I feel like I need to do? I'm not in danger. Okay, I repeat, like, I'm not in danger, but I don't want to put myself in danger, and I don't want to put myself where I don't need to be, because for some of you, something happened in June, I'm feeling. Also maybe something with the glasses. Like, my glasses went missing. Like, what the fuck? It's just like weird things like that where you're just like this person loves, or maybe before when you were connected, love to like play mind games, or just, it's like, where'd my cup go? I don't know. Oh, it's here. Oh, it was always there. What? No, it wasn't there. It was over here. No. You put it here. And they're like dead serious. And you're just like, what? It's like they make you doubt yourself. This person could be a big reader. connected to books. Maybe they're also hiding something in the books. They're showing me like a little like key like in the book. It's like they got this little key or something. It's almost like a tool, like a little tool, like this little metal thingy. This person is like depressed. And like they're like not okay. They're like not okay in the minds. They're oh my god. This person could have like some like identity issues, but they're also, I feel like they're like a cross-dresser, or they like costumes, or they like clowny makeup. Like there's something about this person that's like, that's not, like I present one way, but behind sort of closed doors, I'd like to like do something else, or like there's, or at the very least, they like to create a character for themselves, and then they show up in a space, and it's like this energy of just like, this is who I am, or like maybe they're like a chameleon and they can adapt to like each environment and each person. It's like they have like this split personality thing, and it's like, I don't know which version I'm gonna get today. Like who, like I'll meet the same person, quote unquote, but it's like, but who are you today? Like there's this split thing happening, and maybe they change their hair a lot, or there's it's something more secretive though. It's like, oh my god, I'm getting like Silence of the Lambs vibe. You know what I mean? It's like this person is like, they're not okay. Like it feels dark. They might have like an obsession with like knives or something also, or they're just, it's like this person would sit there and just like cut themselves. And you'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? And they'd be like, what? Like what? And they would, and then they just start bleeding. And like, it doesn't need to be like slice off their arm or something crazy, but like they would just like prick the finger and it would start bleed, or they'd bite themselves so hard, and it literally would split open and it would just start bleeding, and then they just be like, blood, and they just, and you're just like it's like this, like sadist, or, clear it off the back, clear it down the back, clear down the back, and clear the root chakra and ground the root chakra. This person has an entity attachment, or this person has an entity attachment, or they are literally and willingly like working with dark energies, which I feel like is more appropriate. Maybe even if they don't know, but it's like, oh, I would give my soul to the devil so that I could achieve something, or so that I could get more power. And it's like, in them saying that, like cancel, I'm not saying that. But like for them to say something like that is just like, it's like they say this crazy shit, or they like watch really dark films and they like obsess over it and they love it, or whatever. They read really dark novels or something. But it's like they're just constantly absorbing all of this energy, and it fires them up. And then it's like they want to do it, and it's like there's something off about this person. Also, maybe Halloween. Be careful around Halloween. Ooh, it's like trick or treat, and you're just like, what the fuck are you doing here? It's weird. Oh, this is so weird and uncomfortable. They could be a redhead or something about red. Maybe they wear a lot of red, or they have something that is just this deep red. For some of you, I'm seeing like a red truck. Pomegranate or pomegranate. That's also a color. It's kind of reddish, purplish, whatever. Pomeranian. Yeah, I'm hearing like a yappy dog and then it just stops. It's like this person's like threatening to either like kill the dog or some bullshit like that. Like this is fucking crazy. Oh my God. Y'all. I was like, I want to stop this, but I feel like I'm not supposed to. Okay, is there advice? Advice for what to expect or advice for what to do next for whoever this is. Yeah, for some of you, this person is really upset and disappointed and just bitter because you either broke up with them, you've separated from them, or there is just like you were either engaged. I mean, maybe you were like literally engaged to this person, but like overall, you were engaging with this person for I don't know how long, but like that person took it very seriously. Like it was like you were the first person to show this person. I don't even know if I want to say love, but just like kindness. It's like this person, I feel like they're showing me like, so they're showing me the symbol for growing up, and then they're showing me like a box and someone like in the box, like alone. So it's like there's this overall energy of like this person either has experienced crazy amounts of isolation and abandonment from their family, or like it's like this person as a child was like, like locked in the closet. When they were bad, they would have to go in the closet and they'd close the closet door and they'd leave them there for like 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. The kid would like, they're showing me, oh my God. I don't even want to talk about that. I'm not even talking about that anymore. Just clear that. Clear that. I don't need all the fucking descriptive visuals. Clear that. And okay, so that's some of the background. So now we know that this person has had a very challenging, disruptive, isolated childhood. So they don't understand what love or connection, or it's like, oh, what's the word? Give me the word again. I can read it, but I can't say it. I can't even hear it. How do I say that? Not sociopathic, maybe a little bit of that also, but like when the person like doesn't have like a conscience and they don't have like feelings, like what is that called? There's a word. Anyways, it's like this person would see like a dying bird and most people would be like, oh my God, oh no, what do I do? Oh, how do I help it? What do I do? And this person would like sit there and like watch it die slowly. Like that's the kind of energy. Like this person is like, they're like obsessed with like pain. And I think when you connected with this person or something like that, there was like I'm hearing like, I know this feels off, but I almost feel bad for this person. So I want to just like show them a little bit of compassion. I want to show them a little bit of like friendliness and night. And then it's like they either got confused and thought you were flirting, or maybe you were like, oh, they're cute. And like this is like whatever, like you didn't know. And then it's just like you're dealing with it. Also, some of you I'm hearing like, don't blame yourself for this. Like I'm hearing like, I'm so fucking stupid. How did I do it? It's like, that is not, clear all that. That is not the fucking point. The point is that like, there's obviously learning here. This is also very karmic for some, like, this is a karmic connection. There's a karmic responsibility here. So whatever, the blame thing is not going to help, but like, I just feel like, it's like this person is like, if I can't have you, I don't want anyone else to have you. And it's like, oh, what do I do? And then they're depressed and they're anxious and they're like freaking out and they don't know what to do. And then it's like, there's also this just like isolated, like violent side to that person. So anyways, okay, can we just wrap this up and can we get some advice please for this group? Advice, please. Advice for this group. Advice for pile number 6. Something about chewing gum too, which is, I don't know, it's like they always have the same flavored chewing gum or something like that, or they like to like blow bubbles and pop the bubbles, or like one of those in the mouth. Oh, I'm hearing that so clearly. You know when people like blow the bubble in the mouth and they do that all the time? Like that drives me fucking crazy. That's the type of person. Or that could be an easy identifier. Okay, advice is like focus forward. Focus forward. Don't focus on the past. Don't focus on the fear. Don't focus on the what ifs, the what if. It's like focus forward. What is working for you? What is protective? What is productive? Like what is getting you ahead? What do you need to do to establish energetic boundaries? What do you need to do to establish a protective space energetically, physically, like all those things. Like just staying really, grounded and making sure that you're doing all you can in your power. Spirit is working overtime with you on the other side. They're trying to figure it out also. And yeah, it's kind of just, some of you are thinking about maybe like taking a trip. Like I think that would be a good idea if you can afford it, or if you have someone who's like a little bit far that you could go stay with for a little bit while you try to figure out what's next. It's just like some of you, I'm also feeling like you want to go to this like cottage or this like cabin in the forest, which is good, but like not if it's a place that this person knows. It's just like, I feel like there's an overall energy here of, it's just like, I want to go north. I want to go east. So trying to figure out how do I get there? And that would be a good idea because it will also calm you down, because it'll allow your nervous system to settle. I feel like your nervous system right now is very activated. We're very like fight or flight. We're stressed. And it's just like step by step, you will be fine. But also trying to figure out like, who can I actually ask for help and who can I rely on? And how can I feel the safest possible, safety and whatever. So, you're gonna want to meditate and wrap yourself in purple. They're showing me. Yeah. You can do first layer purple, second layer, imagine gold and silver mixed together. And whatever that looks like for you, just go with it, because it'll signal to them what they need to do. But like your first one, you're gonna want to do purple, like this purple. Okay, this top purple here. So in a ball, and you're just sitting in the middle of the ball, and it's under your feet. It's under your feet. It doesn't get cut off here. It goes right under your feet, right over your head. Like you're fully like a ball. You're in the middle of it. And then you're gonna do a second layer that's kind of like a gold and a silver blended together, almost like marble, where it all bleeds into each other, and it's just kind of around it. That's gonna be helpful for you energetically. Also, you could write a note to this person saying that you are allowing yourself to disengage from their energy, and then no, that's true. They're saying, if this is like the cord cutting thing, it's like if you cut a cord, sometimes that energy comes back stronger because it feels the disconnect. So I was gonna say, if you write a letter, which I feel like is okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm confused with what they're telling me. You're gonna write a letter to your guides, to the universe, to whatever, saying that you want protection from this person, and that you write down whatever you need to make yourself feel safe, whatever, as if you're writing a letter literally to the universe. Like, dear universe, angels and guides, protect me in these ways. These are what I need. And then you can light that on fire and let it burn and just meditate and let the smoke kind of clear and just let it go. And it will begin to formulate, and you will get those hints from the universe, where to go, how to get the safety, the support, whatever you need. So that's going to be really helpful. What you do not want to do not do this next thing that I'm going to tell you. You don't want to write a letter to this person telling them that you're disconnecting energetically, clearing them, cutting them, whatever, and then light that note on fire. No, don't do that, because that will send off an energetic signal, and that signal will be received energetically, and they will, it's like they will retaliate. They will come back stronger. So like, don't do that right now. It's not the time for that. So you're going to write a letter just to the universe, what you want, what you need. And then this other letter, you're not even going to write it. You're just going to like, because you want to be communicating with your guides and your team on the other side, with what you need, and they will show up and support you. You don't want to be sending off energetic signals to this other person and letting them know what your plan is, because they're working with some dark energies, and your team is trying to have you stay elevated above that vibration. And if you send off something down to that vibration, to the other person's vibration, then their team, their darker team, is also going to be alerted, and it's going to be this like battle of light and dark type thing. So don't do that. Just write the letter about what you want and need for yourself. Okay? And then just leave it at that. Okay, we have 2 more cards here. Some of you thinking about moving, like, would be, I think even just energetically, it would be better for you. I think also, and like, don't be like, oh, Chris told me to move, so now I have to move. Like, no, but if you've been intuitively just being like, oh, do I move? Should I move? I think about moving. It's like, then do it, because like energetically it will help. It'll just make you feel better also. Whew. Oh God, this person is like so aware. There's something about fire here also. What is that? What is this fire energy? What is this fire energy? Did someone get burned? Also, maybe with just like hot tea or hot water or something. Like, did somebody throw hot water at you? I feel like I want to say the worst is over. But energetically, you want to clean this up, and energetically, you want to move into a new space and have just a different. It's like we really need to figure out how to clean it and clear it. There's. Oh, this reading is never going to end. It's okay. It's okay. That's why we're here. Yeah, there is like some planning happening. There is planning, and I think, I mean, on your end, like you maybe with a lawyer or trying to figure out how to do something. But like there is like calculations that need to be made. There is, maybe you're trying to budget and figure out how you can afford to do something, how you can afford to move, how you can, like if I'm gonna leave town for a little bit, like how long can I stay? How much can I afford? Like, how can I maybe change my work to being more online or something like that? It's just like there's an overall. Also, I don't think that you should be like posting like on Instagram, like, oh, this is where I am, this is what I'm doing. It's like we need to be a little more like kind of private right now. But I just feel like something about you, like you can't engage with this person. You can't. Like you are, I would say, like forbidden to. If you need to contact this person, I feel like I just feel feel like don't. Oh my God. I feel like don't. I feel like everything that you're planning should just be in secrecy. Everything that you need to do should be in secrecy, and then it should just happen, and this person should have no idea. Because like your guides are trying to make sure they are more distracted with something while you are planning your exit, so to speak. So like allow your guides to distract them, and you take all of your energy and focus on protection and planning for your next move, and then kind of just go for it as soon as possible. But you want to make sure you're doing it responsibly and you have enough money, etc. So like it is a little bit of like, oh, maybe you can't like go tomorrow, but like let's get the fucking ball rolling, you know? And like your guides are gonna do what they can to help, you know, distract this other energy for a little bit. Okay, do we have any last cards here? God. I miss your kisses. I miss your kisses, your lips. It's like, yeah, this person is not okay. And maybe if you never even actually like kissed this person, but it's just like, it's like when you were with them, they were just kind of like, it's like they fantasize about you. So like, part of the delay will be like, you know, your guides helping just like the fantasy of all the beautiful things that could have happened with you. And it's like keeping him not only focused on like the angry part, but also the lovey fantasy of like everything that could happen. It's like this person has like an obsessive thing going on here. Yeah, let's clear it. Let's clear it down the back, the root chakra, clear the throat chakra. Clear the right shoulder. Shield the right side, shield the back side. Yeah, let's just, I send you love and protection. You will be fine, but like just, this guy's gotta go. This guy's gotta go. Okay, let's do one more pile. Pile number 7. 102, what is that? 60, and then 40 brings it to 100. It's 142. Or sorry, that's 1 hour and 42. Oh my God, 1 hour and 42 minutes I've been here. Holy shit. Is that right? 103 minutes. Yeah, is that 1 hour and 43 minutes? Wow. Okay. Wow. Well. Let's do it. Okay. We are at, let me just also write this down. All right, pile number 7. What is up? Pile number 7. How will you be experiencing this Jupiter retrograde in Pisces? Let's see what is coming up for you. Are you okay, my love? You want to come here to say hello? Hi. Honey, come here. You want to come say hello to Daddy? Oh, yes, like this. Oh, yes. Okay. You going to read the cards for everyone? What is this one? So, I feel like, this is like, I want to get off the Ferris wheel. I want to get off the Ferris wheel. Oh, his name is Maverick. Yes, you love a little huggy from Daddy like this. Oh, yeah. Okay, you want to go? Go on. Go on. Okay. Are you okay? Is there something on you? What do you need? Are you just needy right now? I need to recalculate pile number 7 now, my love. My love to me. What? Sorry, 1 second. I'm like, is there something on you? Why are you being weird? Okay, let me just clear my space for a second because there's a lot of weird energies coming through here, and I think he's just like picking that up. I'm just gonna clear my space for a second. Give me 1 second. What do I want? This. Y'all, we gotta bust out the sage for this one. Like, I don't even use sage a lot, but like, we're gonna use some sage right now. Okay. Let's cleanse and clear any and all low vibrational energies from this space. The only energies that we are welcoming in this space are the highest vibrational being, those who are here to serve in the light work that we are doing. We have no time or space, energy or interest in sharing this space with any low vibrational energies. So we are going to clear that. Out of here, first of all. Not even welcome. Nothing. Goodbye. Anybody and everybody. Goodbye. Anybody and everybody. Maverick, you want to go outside? Want to go outside? Here, go outside. Go on. Okay. Okay. And me and all of y'all clear everybody in this space. Also this tool, like how gorgeous, right? Can you deal with that? So beautiful. Okay, we are better. It feels better, it feels lighter. Whoo, child, that last pile, y'all. That was some fucked up shit. Wow. Wow. Let's give that one last tap. Okay, we are back. Pile number 7. Oh, let me just open my door for my dog. Come on, my love. Come to me. Go on. Go lay down. Also, I need to make a note here. Go lay down. You're okay. I'm scared of the sound bowls. You're being so weird. What is that about? I have to clear this house again. me one second. Are you okay? I know, it's so weird, right? What the fuck is that? Such a weird fucking energy. Y'all, whoever was in group number 6, like, that energy is fucked. That group number 6 energy is fucked up. Right. Okay. We are good. Whew. Okay, let's ground the room, ground the space. Are you okay now, my love? Are you okay? Why are you looking at me like this? You're so funny. This dog is being so weird. Is there a lizard in the house again and you're just like creeped out by that? He like freaked out the other day because I have like a backyard and I like opened my door and there was like this fucking lizard. Like we have these little geckos in Portugal and they're so cute and they're actually good luck and they're good energy spiritually and everything. They mean like transformation, protection, like it's a good sign. And it literally, I opened my door and one freaked out and was like running up the stairs or whatever. And my dog went like freaked out. So anyways, my point is, I'm like, did maybe one get it? Because we don't have like screens in the windows or anything here. Like there's no screens. It's just, you don't really have that here in Europe or anywhere really that I've seen in Europe. And yeah, so sometimes I get these like cute little baby geckos like in my house. So I don't know if maybe he saw that. Anyways, okay, we're gonna clear it. We're gonna do one last group. Can you just lay down? I know, it's okay. You're okay. I promise. We're too protected, trust me. But I know it's weird when things like that happen. Go lay down. Okay, good boy. You're okay. I'm okay, so you're okay. Okay, pile number 7. Pile number 7. Let's ground the space. Ground the space. Clear the space. Calling in. We get like the clean team in here too to just energetically clean all of that up. projections, entities, spiritual beings that are not here for the highest well-being of myself and the collective. I need you to clear anything that is not in the purest form of light. I want the Acadian team. Okay. We're back. Pile number 7 is at 115 minutes and 30 seconds. I'll do the math later. Okay, what's at pile number 7? If you want to see some crazy shit, go back and watch pile number 6. And then the smoke cleanse that came after that. So, anyways, we're going to jump into your pile. I don't really think it's important for you to go back and watch that number 6 unless you feel drawn to, but it was very specific and dark. So we are going to get into pile number 7, and let's see. Whew, more weirdos, more weird energy. Like, what is going on? I feel like this group is really trying to figure out how to, it's like how to alchemize a lot of their either pain or the experiences that just happened with them with either a past relationship or someone who really just took advantage of you, took advantage of your heart, your kindness. I really think this person, I think they value you a lot, but I don't think they have their priorities straight, and I don't think that they know how to maintain a healthy relationship with someone like you, So they continue to either hurt you, or they say they'll change and they don't, or they want to change something but they don't. And it's like, it's this repetitive circle, and you're just like, I can't continue to be like engaging in this. So I think this Jupiter retrograde in Pisces is going to just really bring to you a lot of awareness about how much you've grown, what you really want to prioritize in your life, and how you value, some people or projects or whatever, these connections, what you need from them. It's like, if you want, like you telling other people, if you want to stay in my life, I need you to like follow these either rules, and not that they're rules, but they're just boundaries. It's like, this is not acceptable, and these are acceptable, and these are not acceptable. And it's like, if you are going to continue to do things that are not acceptable or appropriate, then like I'm not going to be here to support you or to connect with you. And I feel like, well, let's see, is this other person, how are they going to react? There's definitely a lot of thinking, and I think it's you thinking about how you want to engage with these people, if you even want to, again, engage with these people, and it's them thinking about how they can adjust something to continue to engage with you. But I feel like, yes, there's a little bit of like sort of the devil on their shoulder, and they're trying to figure out how to get it off, but there's a moment here of like rebirth for both of you, but will you both take the opportunity? I don't know. So let's see. I feel like you're already doing your inner work. You're already, healing those parts. I feel like, this is so strange, maybe sewing or like stitching or like cross knit or whatever it is. Like finding a new hobby for yourself that is just mentally relaxing, because I feel like there's been a lot of mental stimulation over the last little while. So, definitely a higher perspective that is going to be understood, I think, from both people. Let's see the other person though. Okay, so what is the other person's intention? What is the other person's intention? What is their approach? What is their energy looking like? Are they doing the work? What are they doing? I feel like it's more about awareness for them right now. It's more about understanding that these cycles don't work for them. It's more about understanding that they're like, I don't know if I should be continuing to hang out with these communities, or if I should be connecting with these kinds of people, or if I should be continuing this kind of behavior. I feel like it's dry, it's not shiny anymore, it's just dull, and it's boring, and it's draining, and it's exhausting. And like maybe that's how you feel about this situation and about this person also, but they also feel that about themselves. It's like, how many times am I gonna read the same story over and over and over and over? You know what I mean? It's just like, I get it. I've seen the outcome. I know what it looks like. I don't need to go through it every fucking time. And like, so that is a new awareness for sure that this person is getting. But are they doing something about it? I don't really see a lot of work actually like happening. I see more kind of just feeling a little bit lost with like, how do I even start? Where do I even get the tools? There was another pile that had a little bit of an overlap with this as well, which is interesting. Some of you are dealing with a Leo or a water sign. I just feel like for you, you're looking at this situation, you're just like, it's like we both forgot to water the plants, because it's like, this person doesn't know how to maintain something. So they didn't even know how to take care of the plant, and then it just died. And then it's like you're like, well, like if you're not showing up fully and committed and trying to do the work for yourself, then why am I still here? Like, why would I continue to water these plants? You know what I mean? So I feel like there's this overall energy of just feeling like, like whatever. And I feel like this person is maybe a little bit obsessive with this idea of obsession keeps coming up. And I think it's really a Scorpio theme, because Scorpio is connected to obsession and so many other amazing things. But like one of them is literally obsession. So like, I feel like this person, it's like they have an idea of what they think they want, and then they have it. It's like, oh, it's so glorifying and beautiful and it's amazing and I want this, but like internally they don't really want it. Like their soul doesn't really want it, but their like human brain like continues to want it or continues to think they want it. So they act, they do something. It could be a little bit of like an addictive cycle or whatever, but I just feel like it's this value system. It's like their value system. Like, these are the things that I value. And you're just like, but you don't. And like maybe internally, yeah, a little bit, they still value those things, but like you've maybe just noticed or intuitively understood, or you've had actual conversations about this person saying they want to change things because they don't really like doing these things. And it's just like, it's this toxic cycle where like they want out, but they can't. Yeah, there's definitely an overlap. I can't remember which pile it was. If you felt drawn to another number, then maybe go pick that number, because it could be the overlap. But like, there's just, it's like this person, I also feel like this person is just like, they kind of dress up as this character. It's just like, that's what people do. Like, it's like, I like to drink because everyone drinks. And then they're just like, oh God, why am I drinking again? I don't even like drinking. It's like they're playing a role. And I feel like that's just exhausting for you, because you're like, why do you feel the need to continue putting on this mask and like being this character and playing this role when like you don't want that? You really don't want to continue playing this role, and I know that, and you know that, but like you still show up, you're still putting on the boots, you're still putting on the costume, you're still dressing up and getting ready and going out and doing the thing, but then you get back and you're like taking it all off. You're just like, I hate this, why am I doing this? It's like there's a la 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 la, but like there's something that will be illuminated, or that is now maybe like the next new moon or this past eclipse new moon that we just had. Maybe it started to illuminate something for this person, which is great, but it's like, come on, like let's get there. Like let's understand it fully and do something about it, because then we can actually shift the energy and maybe, you know, like reach some potential or something like that. But it's weird. Okay, so just advice then for pile number 7. Some of you are dealing with an Aquarius. I have Leo here. I think I said Leo already, but I feel like for you, it's like the candles, you're like, I'm blowing the candles out. I'm done. I can't do this. Not right now. Maybe in the future if something changes and happens and we connect again, whatever. But like, I feel like for you, it's just this exhausted. It's like the passion is also just like, ugh. It's like, and you really maybe wanted this. You really were invested into this and you wanted success with this person or whatever. But it's just like, at this point, you're just like, oh, fuck it. It's just like, fuck it. Like, do your thing, whatever. And I feel like that person it's like they're just in disconnect. And again, we have Jupiter in Pisces retrograde. So it's like, yeah, they're going to continue to spiral into their like disillusionment or fantasy that they think they want something. And then I think also maybe in the spring when Mars moves forward in Gemini, they'll have some aha moments of like, oh, wow, what am I doing? I'm still doing the same thing over and over and over and over. And it's just like, fuck that. And like, this person doesn't want to see clearly. They have these like rose-colored glasses on and everything's fine, but internally they know it's not fine, but they don't want to do something about it. It's just, this is a strange, exhausting energy. I feel like it's disappointing. I feel like there was a lot of potential, but now it's just wah wah, and it's just like, whatever. Yeah, like I don't really see this like moving forward right now. So advice for you then, Spirit, can we just get advice for the person watching? I feel like this person has already decided that they want to go backwards and they want to dive into their old behaviors and toxic cycles, and maybe there's some addictive patterns here or whatever, but it's not for you to fix, and you just need to focus on yourself and healing and improving and doing your thing, because there is a separation, there is an ascension happening now for you, and for them, they are deciding to remain asleep, although they already know that they should be waking up, and they've already woken up to some degree, which is really fucking frustrating for you because you know it and you can see it and you can feel it. But also, you're just like, are we all just gonna look at it and you're not gonna do something about this? Like, we can both see it, right? We both see this. And maybe there's already been conversations in the past about wanting to change this or whatever. And it's just like, okay, but then it's just like, oh, change? Oh my God, that's hard. And maybe they have these deep programs in the mind where they don't believe that they actually deserve a better life or change or healthier relationships or whatever. And it's just like, oh my God, this looks like a Rubik's Cube that you can't figure out, you can't solve. It's not for you to figure out. It's not your journey. It's not your path. It's not your issue. It's not your circus. It's not your monkeys. It's just like, just drop it. I feel like you need to just focus on yourself. This person wants to be out doing their thing. And it's just like, this is like wild child energy. And this person also needs to grow the fuck up. Yeah, whatever. So let's just drop it. Let's just leave it there. We'll wrap it up. If this resonated, if it matched with what's going on, hit the like button. It helps this channel get out there. You can also click on the subscribe button if you are interested in the Scorpio season workshop. That link is below. It's fucking awesome. I love you guys. I will see you very soon. I'm going to wrap it up, and yeah. And so should you. Get it. Okay. Ciao. Ciao, 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 ciao.